Okay, so we played against Grandmaster Kortschnoj. This time we had, a very, very strong Grandmaster, of course, as opponent. And it was a decisive game, the last round of the Zurich Super Open from '84. It was a little bit special because the Zurich tournament was played only every 25 years.
Wow.
It was, very big, very important tournament internationally. And until now, as long as I remember, it was played only 3 times.
So this was 1984?
Yeah, 1984 was the second. Mm-hmm. Before was played only once, and afterwards it was played in 2009. And now we have to wait again
25 years.
Yeah, 25 years to have the 4th tournament. Yeah. So therefore it was very important to try to win the tournament, because it's very rare, it was a big honor to win the tournament. Okay, so we arrive, our decisive game, the last round. If I win the tournament. If Kortschnoj wins the tournament, he wins the tournament. I mean, we are both first, second. Mm-hmm. But if I could win against Kortschnoj, I had a very strong, Buchholz, no? Or what? Yeah. And that was decisive. I mean, I came first, second with Grandmaster Nunn from England, and I had a better Buchholz. So therefore I could win the tournament. Yeah. Okay, so we played this line, and f3 is one of my favorites that doesn't allow a normal Grünfeld, f3, you see. Instead of f3, of course, after knight c3, d5, we have a normal position from Grünfeld.
Yeah.
So after f3, he can play still d5, but it's another position because he doesn't have time to trade the knight in c3. This is the big difference. Okay, so d5, he took e4. Now he has to go back with the knight. And after knight c3, bishop g7, bishop e3, we have a different position where he couldn't trade the knight, you see.
This is knight.
Completely some other line, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so now castle, f4. Again, new move in this time. This is another idea. It seems a little bit risky because white has still the whole flank there. You see the rook in h1, knight in g1, bishop f1, and plays a move like f4. But in reality, he wins a little bit more space, and we can see that the whole plan is okay for white, you see. And it was also very important that I knew very well the position because I played a few years before some games against very strong grandmaster, and it was new for my opponent. Kortschnoj found the best plan for black, but he had the possibility to find it over the board. So therefore he had to think very long time, and finally he was in very big time trouble, in each position.
So he lost a lot of time? Or?
Well, you'll see, after 10 moves, 15 moves, something like this, the situation was the following. I was thinking 10 minutes, something like this. He was thinking 1.5 hours. So, the difference was clear, So everything is forced. Now after knight a5, bishop d4, bishop g4. From here, everything starts. After bishop g4, now if you move knight f3 or bishop e2, black equalizes immediately without any problem, because he can trade his bishop from c8 doing nothing against a good piece from white, and the whole plan is okay for black, But from here comes the first surprise, queen d3. Queen d3, very strong move because it gives you the possibility to go wrong in any position here with black, you see.
You seem like you lost a tempo here.
Yeah, I lost a tempo. In reality, I was, obliging my opponent to find over the board the best plan, which is not so easy. It's logical, but not very easy, because in any position, he has to give a pawn for initiative, for the moment, you see. Okay, after queen d3, the best plan for black is to give immediately the pawn with d5. He found, finally. But A lot of thinking. He's thinking maybe 40 minutes for this move. You see? So now, of course, you can't take in e6. You are lost immediately. You lose a piece. So you have to take in e5 only with the pawn. If you take with the bishop, black has no problem at all. He's probably even better. Black.
Yes.
Yeah, because he has time to play like this. He takes in d4 now. You take back, and after queen g5 or knight c4, he recaptures the pawn, and it's okay for black. It's no problem at all. Okay, you take with the pawn, of course, and now knight c4. What to do now? It seems black very active now.
Yeah.
But okay, after knight c4, queen g3, and now he played h5, new move. In another game that I played against Grandmaster Jansa from Czechoslovakia a few years ago, in 79, I think, he played queen g5, and after queen g5, knight f3, white was better because he was forced to play queen h5, and white later on could castle on the long side and clearly better position in any moment, So he doesn't have one tempo. If he has one tempo, it's enough to have an excellent play for black. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't have the tempo, and therefore white in any position has advantage, a clear edge, So okay, knight f3. Finally, we could come back with the knight in f3. Any endgame is better for white, Now he played queen e7, and big castle. Of course, I could play maybe simpler here and better possible by playing bishop takes c4, knight takes c4, and castle
short,
king side, short, and it's clearly better for white in any position. It's clearly better for white. This is more complicated, long castle. Okay, long castle. He took in f3. He took in f3, c5. This was the idea. Okay, I took in c6. Everything forced again, If he took immediately in e5, recapturing the pawn, the position is clearly better for white in any case. I mean, you can take once in e5, bishop takes e5, for instance. We take back. Now, if he takes with the queen, we can even play f4, clearly better for white. And didn't like, the idea of no chance at all to win with black. You can wait and suffer with black, in that. So, okay. And he played c5. Okay, I took in c6, he took in c6, and we arrive in such a position that now I had much better position, much time, very big advantage. I mean, I had, I don't know, more than 1 hour, and Kortschnoj had a few minutes. And that was the decisive moment here. Playing f4 is not good. The normal move, you say, yeah. The best move here is to take first in b6. I mean, if you take first in b6, everything is forced. He doesn't have time to take first in e5 because he loses a piece. After bishop takes b6, bishop takes e5, f4, and black is lost. You see?
Yeah, you cannot take here because you take with the queen and...
No, if he takes in b2, you take in with the bishop in c4. You see? And he has to go back with the bishop, and you retreat the bishop from b6, he's piece up. White is piece up. Yeah. Completely winning. So if he doesn't have time to play this, he must take back with the knight, and after knight takes b6, f4, and we have such a position, pawn up, no counterplay for black at all, and white has maybe 1 hour on the clock advantage. We're completely winning, such a high level is clear. But okay, I played the move f4, which seems his best, you see, and after f4, if he doesn't have the game continuation, he could resign after. But now it's unbelievable, but the game is even. The game is draw, finally. He found the best move, queen b4, immediately. Now you have to play queen f2, because otherwise he wants to give you mate, Yeah. Queen f2, and now a very strong move, after which he can save the game. bishop h6, fantastic move, and the bishop h6 is draw. Because now everything is forced in this position. I played, what did I play here?
You played the
Bishop c5, yeah.
Yes.
Well, after bishop c5, he took with the bishop in f4 with check, You have to play only king b1 because otherwise it's better for black, And after knight a3 check, you have to go there. And now knight c2 and draw. Because you have to go back with the king in b1. If you take in c2 with the queen, you are worse with white, probably lost. Now after queen takes c5 and bishop takes e5, complete defensive for white and black is winning. You see. Fantastic bishop from e5 and he's clearly better. Very strong attack,
Yes.
So he could save the game, unbelievable manner, and he could save the tournament,
So this f4?
F4 was a wrong move,
The wrong order, because
wrong
this was
order.
good,
yes,
but not
if
now.
I took in b6, okay, pawn up for nothing. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And attack also. White is attacking up later on. No counterplay at all. You see. Very, pity. What can I say? Now everything is forced. Now what can you do? Because now, if after bishop h6, you don't have another move, then bishop takes a bishop c5. Because if you try something else, maybe you are even worse here. You see. He's threatening already, bishop takes f4 check, so you have to do something, you see. Yeah, unbelievable, what can I say?
And you both finished second?
I came second, third, fourth with him and with Spassky, also very fantastic result, of course, undefeated. Yeah. But it's a pity because it was such a chance in 25 years, a super tournament like this.
Yeah.
Okay, we analyzed afterwards. He excused. He said, well, I couldn't resign, but I accept the fact that I was lost. But okay, it was too late. Okay, it's very nice. Wow. Yes, good. But what is chess,
Yeah,
fight
move.
until the end. In one move,
Yeah.
Yeah. And analysis, home analysis, my home analysis, and everything was played over the board for him. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's very nice that he could find the best moves in every position.
Yeah.
But very
somehow it was a satisfaction for him that he found it.
Well, it was for him was excellent game, of course, that he could save such a game,
Yes.
But I could demonstrate again that the analysis was good. That coming. With such analysis for white was okay. I mean, white could demonstrate that white is clearly better in any position. But it unfortunately wasn't enough because I didn't win the game. What can I say? Well, in any other tournament was more or less all right. But in such a tournament, every 25 years is a pity. What can I say? Yeah.
It's true.
Such an occasion.
Anyway, it's still a draw. With,
of course. No. Nobody said nothing. I mean, I couldn't protest anyway because it was my fault, No, I was too sure, I was almost sure that he could resign in a few moves.
I guess sometimes in chess you have this mirage.
No, when I played already f4, I saw it, but it was too late. Yeah.
The chance for Kortschnoj.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Gheorghiu.
You're welcome. This is chess, From time to time you have such a surprise,
Correct.
Yeah.